welcome back to KayakDangleruk UK. Where today we're risking ourselves in the ocean for a bass. We've got a new chest mount on, so let's see how this goes. I can see the chat now, hopefully. So let's go. I'm really hoping we can see the chat now. I've got you on a standout bracket. So let's see. Kojak's going to come and say hello and I'm going to see him. There's Ace Reflections. Oi oi mucker, I can see the chat at last whilst I'm waiting. Let's go. Oh, let's go. It's not very good conditions for it today, but we're going to try anyway. I mean, I want to get right out there, but it ain't happening, I don't think. So, but this is a new chest mount, and so far so good. It's a bit wobbly, but once we're standing still, I think we'll be alright. Let's try. Let's go. When I'm walking, I can hold it, you see. I ain't got a problem doing that. So we're going to hold it when we're walking. Today we're using a sea weights lure to start with, so I can get range on it. Let's go and see what we can do, guys. Just got to make sure I've done the pocket up on my back. That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, I did. Morning, Tim and Marina, welcome in. I'm currently just wading out in the ocean, trying to get as close to this reef as possible. We've got quite dirty water, but it's not as dirty as it looks because we've got sand here. So it looks super dirty, but it really isn't as bad as it looks. So what we've got is we've got sea weights on in orange. It's about 20 gram. And there's a reef out in front of me, which I'm not going to reach today, I don't think, because the tide's tiny. Welcome in, Jamie Murray. I can see the chat at last. Right, so there we go. We're going to just have a cast here for a minute. I'm just going to cast the metal lure as far as I can. I'm just going to wet my reel a little bit. I know it seems daft, but braid and water helps. Splashing water on a bloody reel like that, but never mind. I'm just going to cast over this reef. Let's see if we can't nab a bass like it. We're going to reel in quite quick. This is a bit of a test. I'm going to be fishing later on the beach, so this is just a pure test to see what we can do here. Because I reckon there's still fish around here, even though it's not the right part of the tide. Thomas, welcome in, buddy. I can see the chat, thank God for that. Tim's at work, welcome in, Marina. Well, we are going to go on surface lures as well, because it looks spot on, doesn't it? So we are going to go on surface lures as well. But for now we're going to try Craig's. That's dragging bottom there. Got a bit of weed. There's a bit of weed there, guys. Surprising. It's alright, it clears itself off of these lures, it's great. Might be well, Thomas. Like I say, it's a new camera mount, as I said in the title, so this is a bit of an experiment, see what we can do with it. I'm probably not going to catch a fish today, guys, but we're having a go. It's a bit murky. And we're trying this new camera mount. I've got to see how still we can keep this thing. It's got a little extension arm on it. There's no chance of getting out on that rock today, I don't think. We'll have a go, we'll see what happens. There you go. Hopefully there's less sound coming off the thing. Hopefully it's nice. There's a bit of weed in there, so we're going to go to surface here in a minute. And as much as I want to use this sea weights lure, if we've got weed, we need to go surface or just under the surface. And we've got plenty of lures to do that, so in a minute, we'll have a few more chucks on this. In a minute, we'll see It's the furthest I've ever cast. We'll see what Ice, buddy. We'll see what we can do with the surface there, because there seems to be a bit of suspended weed there. We've got my net floating around down there, look. So we've got the net with me on a cord, floating away. So we've always got the net with us. And knocking around. It follows you down as you walk around, obviously. I think we're going to have to change the lure, guys, I really do. If that's the case, I'm going to move backwards. We're going to have to go to top waters, because that's just not working for us. Unfortunately, there's too much weed there right now. I mean, it's coming fairly clean that time though. So we'll chuck it back out again. So this is a new chest mount, so this is a bit of a test more than anything, guys. I've got this on the shortest extension bar. I bought some extension bars to go onto the chest mount, and it's on the shortest one, so if it wobbles on this, we're screwed basically. I can change the position of it in a minute so it's more upright and in my face more, and that might help me see the comments a little bit better, but I'm still seeing them, so that's the main thing. I can actually interact a little bit when I'm wading now, rather than just ignoring everyone. But I've picked up a buku of weed, so we're going back. The net comes with us there. How handy is that there? The reason we're going back to the groin here, that's got weed. So yeah, we're just going to put a surface on for a minute and see what happens with that. Because it looks very surface fishing. When it comes to this groin here. Gently put the rod down, very gingerly. I can change the lure. I think we're going to go. Welcome in, everybody. We're on a new mount now, so this is a bit easier. Let's go. Come on. So yeah, we've got a Sierra dry pack rucksack. I think we're going to go. And I've just bought this, and we haven't tried this yet, so we go with this. It's got trebles, but we're alright, we've got a net for it to get stuck in. So we try this, see what happens with this lure. Ah, Jesus Christ, mate. Akuma, whatever hooks you're putting on there, buddy, they are sharp. That's an Akuma lure, I believe it is. Is it Akuma? I think it is Akuma. Rocky back on. As much as I hate trebles, we're going to leave them on for now. So that's what we're going with. Oh, Sakura. It's a Mr. Joe 105, 23 gram. We'll see what happens with it in the edge here. Oh, it sinks. Oh, I thought it was a floater. It's one of them ones, is it? Okay, that's still nice. Okay. We'll never go with that for a minute. It's one of those. It's one of those. I'm going to hang this sea weights lure riskily off this bloody foam now. I hope it doesn't fall off. It'll be fine. That's how I normally do it. Alright, let's have a go on the... What's it called again? Something Joe! Mr. Joe! Come on, Mr. Joe. And the action of it is that. You reel it in and it wobbles. It's like a wobble bait, I get it. And then you jerk it and it does side to side motions. I acquired that from Little Hampton Angling. Oh, it casts like a dream. Mr. Joe! See if it gets weed. The whole point is I wanted a surface lure on there. We'll try with this a couple of casts, just see what it's like. I'm going to adjust the camera in a minute as well. And that looks dirty, that's because it's a sandy bottom. It's actually not that bad. It's not as bad as it looks. Mr. Joe, oh, you do skip the surface. There we go, he does skip the surface, old Mr. Joe. Casts nicely, that's for sure. Oh yeah, he hits the surface. He plunks up and hits the surface. He's like a dog. That's what he's like. He's like a gravity dog. So I'll give you these jerks. Reel, jerk and reel. That's what he does. So we got his number. So we'll look at him when he comes in. Thomas Lewis, John B. Welcome everybody. Sorry if I've missed you. Yeah, he's a nice. He's got a funny accent. I like him. But he's not the lure at the moment. We're going to change him because he's not the lure we want right now. I think surface is going to be the best option right now. We got a wind behind us, so it makes it heaven on the cast, I've got to tell you. And we're using the Stella with the luminous 7 to 35 gram, and we've got 20 pound J braid in multi-strand, multicolour X8. Just reeling him in, he gets a nice action. Yeah, he is. He's lovely. I'll give him another cast. It's because he's a high lure, he's not picking up weed. The sea weight's jig was picking up weed because obviously it was it sinks to the bottom, don't it, let's be honest. That'll be why. Well, I think we've got a bit of weed on it this time. Well, it's a good little test. Hopefully the camera's behaving. If we could get out of the sun for you, that would help. Definitely. I could bring the camera up a bit in a second. But this new chest mount is the one. So much more stable, I can tell straight away, even though it's got an extension on it. That lips the surface. Like, it's alright. Just need to move it a bit faster. It has been fresh, man. I'm telling you, it's cold this morning. The water temperature. Oh, I see something flitting around on the top over there, and it wasn't my lure. That's a good sign. Okay, well, it looks like there's a baitfish out there. At least baitfish means fish, generally speaking. Come on, where are you? Jim Campbell, welcome in. Alright, back to the post. Have a cast on the way back though, might as well. The old Stella 2,500 FK. Absolute beauty of a reel, I have to tell you guys. Yeah, we've had frosty already. Yeah, we had one a couple of days ago in certain parts of the country. It's mental, isn't it? Well, when you wind that quite fast, it does a nice surfacey thing. Then you give it a jerk, it does kind of do the surface stuff. And it wants to go down sometimes. It's an odd lure. I've got to get used to that one. Yeah, let it boils and buckles the surface. Okay, that's good. It's a dog. It's like using a dog, basically. You just do this stuff. There you go. You've got to make it do that. Let's go. Let's get the new lure on it. I'm going to get a kamikaze in a bright colour because of these conditions. In my favourite colour. So let's go. Handy little post, isn't it? So we're getting the kamikaze out in the Larry colours, man. Let's do it. And then we got Pachenko in Larry colours. Obviously we got the resistance. Yeah, man. And on this side we've got subsurface lures. We've got Komomos in 90s, in 120s I think it is. We've got a Yaziri. We've got sea weights, but it's too heavy for the conditions right now. And we've got a gravity, which is probably too heavy as well right now. So yeah, we're going to take this lure off of here and put it back for a minute. Remove it. Take this bad boy off. And we've also got a 90 version of the Mr. Jim. Very nice. We're putting on a kamikaze 125. I think it's a one, yeah, it is. So, noisy buggers, that's why I like them. I changed the hooks, so I put a lot smaller front hook on now, size 4, that is. So it can't wrap over the top of the lure anymore. On the back you can put what you want, it doesn't really matter, as long as the two can't come together. And on my small Pachinko, they've only got one hook at the back now. Done away with a lot of them. Done away with the double hook scenario, man. I think this is surface weather. They're going to be about, I reckon they're going to smash the top today. Personally. I'm going to move the camera in a minute, actually. I'm testing this wet bag out properly today, so I'm dunking it. It's half in the water, where it's floating on the back in the water. Test that bad boy out. And the chances of a fish is quite slim, I've got to tell you guys. I'm just here checking out this chest mount morning, I think. We're going to just sort this chest mount out, talking of that. That's on there, isn't it? Stick that in there, isn't it? 1 minute, guys. I'm just going to mess you about, but see if we can get this a bit different. been fresh, John, yeah. Yeah, man. Been well fresh. Definitely. 100% battery. Live chat on. Let's go. Let's see how far I can get towards this reef. Cast well that lure, I've got to say. Kamikaze is a beast of surface lure casting. Rucksack's floating off my back, man. It was well bizarre. It's a massive low tide, that's the problem we've got. It's a 2.8 metre. This is a beach that sometimes goes down to point -5. You know what I mean? It's like... Come on, fish. Let's give us one, be kind. Should be on my kayak today, really. That's where we should be, but I want to go beach fishing later, so I'm not. I'm going to try for some rays later, and then just anything with a bit of black lug, I think, if I've got some left. And some squid, I think, on the second rod. Just small baits. Sea weights, Craig style. So we'll be fishing again later, guys. This is number 1 spinning session. Number 2's coming later. Don't you start rolling out there, fish. That's where a seagull normally sits out there. Yeah, man. You never know what you could catch with this tide, man. We're going to follow this tide out the best we can. See if we can get to them rocks. I doubt we will. If I can get to them rocks, low tide's at 1:30. If I can get on them rocks, like say 12:30, I've got an hour or so on them rocks. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not sure we're going to make it, because I think this is probably far enough with that wave coming right now. It leaves me about a foot to my pocket, and that's open because of the power pack. So I've got to remember that. Right now it's dulled down though, yeah, we're alright. I'd love to get on them rocks for a brief moment, because that means I could wade out really far on them. They'll only just be under the surface. Just going to cast at them for now. I mean, I'm getting into them with that surface lure. We're getting into them. Oh no, not seagull, no. No, I don't want seagulls there. No seagulls. Away. There's a lot of suspended weed out here though. This is what I was worried about. Very fine, but I'm worried about fishing later. You know, I'll clear up by high tide though. Yeah, Jamie, we're going to try today. We're going to try double sessions. currently waiting in the south coast of the UK, by the way. Somewhere near Brighton. How about that? It's close enough. And if my phone cuts out, by the way, and the live dies, it's because I've got to take a phone call or get an email. Because I found a property to rent, and I'm almost there through renting this property now. I'm very close. So if my live cuts out, guys, it's because I'm on a phone call or something. I literally just got to wait for some checks to be done, and we should be good. So in a month or so I should be in this nice property, maybe a bit longer than that until I'm getting it, but come on. Deep you get in the water, the harder this gets. Yeah, I better start wanting to go in the water. I don't want that. See where that wave is? That's where the rocks are. We just need to get to there, man. I don't think it's going to happen today. I'd just like an hour on there. That's all. If we could get on it by, say, 12:30. What is the time now? If we could get on it in a half hour's time, or like, mate, 1 o'clock, we'd probably get an hour on it before we have to get off. I doubt we will, to be honest. And I'm trying to ease forward slowly, but it's not easy. And I'm trying to keep you out of the light as well. Well, that's not easy either. So we might have phone overheating problems here and all sorts going on eventually. But we'll try. Right on the rock, that is. Okay, Jack, welcome in, buddy. Okay, Jack, we tried the sea rates lure, but it's too much suspended weed there. It keeps picking up bits of weed. So we've gone to a surface lure now. Craig's in the process of doing me some surface lures, guys, I hope. So he did say about it this morning. So hopefully the boss man is on the case about doing some lures for me. So keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. Some nice custom sea rates lures for me. Come on. I have to say it's quite cold out here, I'm not going to lie. We go a bit shallower because it's actually quite cold there. It's a cold flow of water. Oh, that's better, that's warm. I do apologise if it's rocking around a little bit, but this is a test to see which is the best position to put this in. At the moment I've got it quite upright. Kojak, I'm not sure we're getting on the rock today, man. Doesn't look like it. We're getting it. We're getting the island's rock. We're getting into it. So there's any bass lurking around there. That surface lure, we should entice them. Obviously I can come beach fishing quite early today because the tide's a small tide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this live in a bit when we're done here. I'm going to go and get myself ready and we're going to be straight back again. I've just got to go to my container unit, see where the hell I've put something. It might be at my sister's though, I think it is. And then so I'm going to go to both. And I'm going to sort some food out and some milk out and stuff for tea and water. And we're going to be back fishing later. After getting some nice blueies. And we're going to go for rays because it's a ray kind of day, I reckon. There we go for some rays later. It doesn't seem too bad on the extension bar, but it does get wobbly at times. I've got to say, I can see it myself. It's a bloody good test though. I wanted to test it out. It's a bloody good test. I'll walk around a little bit. See how it goes. Walking on lovely sand here. It's absolutely well easy. Let's see if it gets a bit shallow. It might shallow up more left I go here. It might get deeper as it seems to be doing. Yeah, it does seem to be getting deeper right here. Let's just let it off what happens here. Okay, that is considerably deeper right there. Fair enough. It's surprisingly deeper right there. Mad. I've only done a little like way over from here and it's been well deep there. So we get out of that. That's crazy, man. I can't see the difference between the two areas. Like now it's well shallower here. It's now giving me a bit of light about the ground here. Fair enough. It goes. And there's the old netty. Thomas, hope you're good, buddy. Ace, I hope you're a good fellow. John, are you busy at work, mate? Hope you're busy, fella. I've got to say, that is bloody cold. That water isn't colder than I thought it was going to be. Hell of a lot colder. I've got my jogging bottoms on underneath the waders and could have done with some thermal underwear underneath them. I've got water slowly pouring in the left boot because it leaks. Not pouring in, trickling in. The odd drip every now and then hits your leg, it's freezing cold. But yeah, you gotta love waders. I was looking at waders last night with my friend. Come on, let's get to them rocks just for an hour. It's not going to though, because it goes a bit deeper than this before the rocks. I think. I might be wrong. It's when my phone water pack, the battery pack's actually under the water, but not the zip. That's when I start freaking out a bit, though. Oh, we ain't getting out to there today. No. Shame. I'd love to go on them rocks right now. I should have bought a kayak. It'd be great down the kayak, but seagull's going to see that, isn't he? Right. No, he's seen it. Me against seagull. It's coming. There's a bass smash that. Oh, I can feel water in my butt now. What's going on there, man? Why? These things are leaking. It's a bit wobbly when I've got that under my arm like that, but I've got a bit of trouble here. Like, it's not the most comfortable position for wading when you're up to your waist. I need to go back a bit. It's very uncomfortable trying to walk the dog like that. I just hope the phone's doing its job. It's supposed to have a stabiliser for the camera, and it does work quite well, but whether it does when we're like this, I don't know. Well, there's a lot of brown weed floating about around here, but I am kicking it up when I'm walking around. I hope it's brown weed anyway. And the birds are working out there, look. Oh, just what you want to see. Fabulous. Come over here. Come on, bass, something smash it. One fish just to warm us up. Yeah, I bought a fish measure today so we can start measuring fish. I've got to meet a long one. Oh, it's freezing, man. Water is literally freezing my balls. Oh, sorry, Itchy man, that's not good news. Yeah, sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope it goes as well as it possibly can, mate, in the circumstances. Sorry to hear that, fella. Hopefully we'll catch a nice bass for you, man. George Salt, welcome in, buddy. just doing a test on the new chest mount. It seems to be okay. It's quite wobbly. I do appreciate that. I want to see if I can do something about that. I'm wondering if I get an extra strap and have another strap that goes around my neck so it holds the weight of the phone up. I'm wondering if I can sort this out so it's a bit nicer. So I think I'm going to get another elasticated strap and work it out that just under on the mount, just under the phone, I can have another lightweight strap goes to my neck, and it should then stop all this happening. And then it'll be more like that there, and it'll be more like that. So I think we'll do that. Improving every time. I might chop the old phone mount up and the old chest mount up and use some of that to do it with. It's alright. We've converted my net now, so we've got a nice string on it, so there's the net in the water. We've always got a net with us. It's on quite a long string, but that's when the tide goes down and it needs to be around your ankles. Yeah, sorry Itchy man, horrible circumstances buddy. Diane, welcome in. Welcome to KayakDangleruk, spinning in the south coast of England, trying his new chest mount out in the freezing cold ocean. Keep moving your legs, man. That's a Paul Merritt trick, that is. Hope Paul Merritt's alright. That's a Paul Merritt trick, that is. Keep like moving your legs around, man. Walking on the spot. That's what it's all about when it's cold. Keep that blood flowing around your legs, man. You get good compression from the water though, so that's not a problem. Let's go on the other side of the stones now, which is good. Hoping we can nab something for you guys. It was only ever going to be a shortish one anyway, just see if we could get a fish, or test the chest mount out. Happy days though, you know what I mean? I believe we've got it fairly dialed. I can see the comments if I just stop for a minute and shield the phone. Oh, John B, you lost someone as well, man. Jesus Christ, man. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry about the sun glare, I know it's horrible. This is what the test is all about, to see what we can achieve to make it better for our future sessions. And I always think some sort of sun visor for the top of the phone, some piece of aluminium or something, just as like a little sun visor, is something I could incorporate into the top of this phone mount by taking the screw bit off that screws the phone into place and holds the phone into place, sliding an aluminium cap on it or something, or a plasticky sort of cover, white cover or something like that, so the phone's diffused from the sunlight. That's something I've been thinking of for a while. I might do it to get rid of that glare. So we got some sort of cover light over the phone, sort of like that, so it's almost in sight but it's not. I think that'd work. As wide as the phone, a little bit wider than the phone, and a little bit longer, about 6 inches out, 5 inches out. I'll make it happen, man. I'll make it happen. Is it perfect? It's probably a little bit wobbly though. The thing is, my phone's darkened off. I think the phone's getting hot. So my phone's darkened off on my screen. I can't see my screen very well. I mean, it's hot. Yeah, 100% battery we got. You can see it looks really horrible on my screen, but I can tell, yeah, I get a feeling if that was light, it'd be alright. Because I'm looking at dark screen, isn't it? So it looks manky. I'm glad I can see the comments at last. Oh, good, excellent. Awesome. I know it's a little bit wobbly. Like I said, I'm going to sort something out with that. Just to make this thing a little bit better. It's easy to do. I never expected to catch a fish today on this spinning. The tide is horrible for it. It's as neap as it gets. To have a low tide here of 2 meters is ridiculous. Normally it goes down to like minus 0.5 and stuff like. So it's like, and it does on a big springer anyway. It's not one of these beaches that keeps water. It's normally empty. So this is rare. So what we'll be doing is getting the other gear later and coming back earlier than we normally would. And we're just going to spend the whole day and evening down here. So I'm literally gonna give this another little while, because I don't think I'm gonna if I can't get out to that reef, I'm not gonna carry on this session for long, because there's no point. I can tell you now. I can already tell that. This is just a bloody good test for this camera mount. If I can't reach that reef, which I'm telling you now, I don't think we are, unless we can go this way, unless the sandbar comes up and goes round. I was just thinking that. Can we get on it? No, it goes deep as hell there. No, it's soft as well. Shit, it's soft. Okay, that explains another thing to me. Fair enough. That's soft and stinky. Yeah, okay, that explains a lot. Right, that's cool. That's cool. Let me see where I am. Yeah, that explains something there. Right, cool as. Interesting to come out here like this now. Actually, I'm quite glad I have. Happy days. Cool, that's kicked up some crap, I tell you. Stinks as well. Can't wait to do some pendulum casts later, guys. Gonna smash out some pendulum casts, hopefully. One of them is going to be close in and one of them is going to be further out. See what we can do later. Smash them out there. But I'm thinking now that I'll be better off calling this one off in a minute. Going to wash this tackle up. Going to check for the thing I've lost. And then I can go down and get all my stuff ready for this beach fishing session. Come here a lot earlier than I thought. We can do like a longer session. Because at the moment I can't see us getting anywhere near where I wanted to get near. Where that wave is now. And that ain't gonna happen, I don't think. Because if we could get to that, we could get much further out. But because it goes to about a foot deep. Probably 1.5 foot deep the other side of that wave right now. And I'll be able to wade out as deep as I am again now, but I'd have to keep a real keen eye on it. That's the problem if I did do it. I'm not going to get out there anyway, I can tell you now. I've got baits landing on the rock mound, so I should have a chance, man. Scooby, welcome in, buddy. I just feel the baits are probably a more feasible chance today. Do you know what? I'm almost thinking as well, don't you? Stingrays. But I don't know if it's warm enough today. This is like what I'm standing on here. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if I stood on a stingray. That way. Really wouldn't. It feels just the right ground for it when it's wet. You don't feel all this when it's dry. And now it's all wet with water and I'm in my waders. Gotta love a good spinning setup, man. It's really annoying because it's not far off poking its head out, that reef. I thought I could get out to it, but the sound must have shifted a bit or something. So I thought I could get out to it if it's like that. Let's go for a walk this way again. Just gets deeper again. And soft, very soft. Very soft indeed. Oof. Oh man, got the net stuck under the bag. Get out. Got my hand wet now, make it all for the bloody camera. Oh Dan, you're not feeling well now, you got the dreaded cold, have you? The dreaded flu. Nasty. Yeah, I think we're going to like pack this up in a minute and go and get myself ready for this session later, guys. I really do. This was a banging test though, I've got to say, for the camera. We know that it's a bit better than it was before because I can read the comments. I don't know what the actual stability is going to be like. I think it's going to be a little bit sketchy right now. And I'm going to sort that out. I can sort that out, so we're all going to be alright. Yeah, I think we'll call it in a minute. So I think we're better off cutting our losses, going and get prepared for this bait fishing session and getting our ass back down here as soon as possible. Because we're an hour off low tide, or an hour or so. I should do, that's not going out a lot more, I can tell you. So yeah, we're going to call this off, guys, because I am now got the inkling I'm better off doing that. So I'm feeling what I'm standing on as well, and it feels lovely. So guys, that's been a good test. We've done a good test with that new chest mount. Here it is, the chest mount. We've now got an extension arm on it. It used to be like flat against my chest there, and now it's like out there. I can just about read the chat now. So this has been KayakDangleruk. We're going to go and get ourselves ready for a proper session on the baits now. Because I'm also trying to wait for this confirmation for this flat I'm trying to win. So I hope it all went well. I know it's a bit wobbly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to touch a bit of elastic. It goes from here and can go around the back of my neck, and it'll just hold it a little bit more steady. I could tighten it up and I reckon it'll stop that happening because it'll be tighter like that against my neck. So this has been KayakDangleruk. Until next time, which is going to be about an hour or so. Catch you later, man. See you at the beach.